Looking at the Duke Blue Devils for 2022, the only thing I really can say nice about this program is congratulations to Coach K in the basketball program. I don't know what else to say. Let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard Sports Media coming at you with another ACC preview here as I record this at 9:34 on a Wednesday night. The past few days, I have gone through the ACC previews. I got out Florida State earlier today. We've done Miami and we've done Clemson so far in the ACC. Going by conference this offseason, we've wrapped up the SEC. We wrapped up the Big Ten. I also want to go ahead and say thank you to everybody for an amazing conference week a couple weeks ago. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate all the guests on that. Working to 700 subscribers, and we're only a few away. So make sure if you're new, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the bell. You can get notified when I post a new video or go live. And if you like this video, even if you don't, and at the very least you don't hate it, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up too. It helps the YouTube algorithms to help promote the content and really just helps the channel out. So I really would appreciate it. But today we're going to be looking at the Duke Blue Devils. I'm just going to say this right off the bat. There's not much I can say. I said I wanted to do every Power 5 team. Duke is considered a Power 5 team being in the ACC. I think this is going to be another quick one today. It might be under 10 minutes. I don't know. It better be under 20 minutes. If I spend 20 minutes talking about Duke, I'm going to lose my mind. I hope it doesn't take that long. And I have no hatred for Duke, but I want to show you guys something before we get into it. You just got to call it like it is. Duke is not a good football program. I'm going to show you their all-time record, their bowl record, basically the stats of their football program all time. They have an all-time record under 500 of 524, 560, and 31. Right? That's above 400. Their bowl record is 6-18. They were founded in 1888, and they've only made 14 seasons where they hit a bowl game. They have two unclaimed national titles in 1936 and 1941. Those were back in the Wallace-Wade era, right? They play at Wallace-Wade Stadium. Wallace-Wade was also a great coach for the Crimson Tide of Alabama. They have won the ACC 7 times. They have won the Southern Conference 10 times in 17 conference titles. And they have one divisional title back in 2013. And listen, like I said, I have no hatred for Duke. I have no reason to sit here and rip on them too much. I don't want to. But what do you want me to say? I mean, you knew before you clicked on this video, probably, yeah, this guy's probably going to have them below 500, right? Because what's Duke going to do? I will give them credit, though. They had a good quarterback in Daniel Jones. Who's with the Giants now, which I don't know where that's at. I personally like Daniel Jones. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's got a good skill set. You know, Duke has produced some football players. They just can't put together the right teams. They just can't put it together in college as a whole unit to perform on the field. That's the problem with Duke. And they end up failing year after year after year after year. So they went 3-9 last year. No conference wins, 0-8 in the ACC. Let's take a look back at what they did. All right. They lost their opener at Charlotte, the 49ers. They did beat, and these were their 3 wins in a row. And I give them props here. North Carolina, A&T, Northwestern, which actually is a pretty good win to beat a team like Northwestern there. Give them props. And they beat another really bad Power 5 football team in Kansas, 52-33. They put 52 points up in a game, but on Kansas, right? At North Carolina, they lost 2. Their in-state rival. Georgia Tech, they lost 2. Virginia Cavaliers, Wake Forest, Pitt, Virginia Tech, Louisville, and Miami, right? That's what they did last year. I don't know what else to say. We're obviously going to take a look and see what they can do this year. Are they going to take a step forward? I don't know. They went 3-9 last year. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I'm going to give them 3 wins this year, but let's dive into this year's schedule for them. And again, a real quick one here, because there's really not much to say. And again, I don't say all this to rip on Duke. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to throw them under the bus. It's Duke football. Stick to basketball. Even if Mike Krzyzewski has retired, stick to basketball. Everything he did for the basketball program, incredible. Mike Elko is fixing to enter his first season. I will say this, actually. Mike Elko, the defensive coordinator for A&M, comes in his first season. If he could get recruiting, is he the guy to turn Duke around? That's the only thing I really can say. He's a defensive-minded guy. He could build some defenses, right? But we'll see. Mike Elko is the 23rd overall head coach for the Duke Blue Devils. He takes over the David Cutcliffe era, which ran from 2008 to 2021. So I'll say that. They made a good hire, but Duke is still miles and miles and miles and miles away from any relevancy. It's going to take some time to build it up. But let's dive in to what they got coming in 2022. All right. They open with a night game on Labor Day weekend. I'm going to, of course, try to watch it just because it's a football game, and I love any football game that's on television. Duke and Temple, right? They open up with the Temple Owls. They go play Northwestern on the road in Evanston. Did I say Evan? Anyway, North Carolina A&T, at Kansas, Virginia, at Georgia Tech, North Carolina, at Miami. They get a bye week on October 29th. They get a Friday night game at Boston College, at home against Virginia Tech, at Pitt, and then Wake Forest. And if they play their cards right and win the division, they can make it to Charlotte for the ACC title. Doubt that's going to happen. But we'll see. I still say anything is possible in the offseason if you make the right moves and play your cards right. Don't hold anything back. You know what I mean? I don't think anything's going to happen for Duke, really. Is it a favorable schedule? Nope. Not really. Any upsets? I mean, they could get some upset. Like they could beat teams like Virginia at Georgia Tech. They could do that. They could beat Kansas. They could upset in-state. They could. Who knows? Here's the thing. More than half of these teams are just better. Say whatever you want as the ACC as a whole. Wake Forest is better. Pitt is better. Virginia Tech, Boston College, Miami, North Carolina, they all have in common they're better than you. Is Kansas better than you? No. Kansas is probably just as bad as a football program. At least right now. North Carolina A&T, they should win that game. Temple, they could probably win that. Temple's had some good teams, though. But that's their home opener right out the gate. 7:30 Eastern on the ACC Network, Friday night, September 2nd, 2022. At Northwestern in Evanston. Should I just go ahead and throw this up? I think they go 3-9. They could if they play their cards right. I got two other games they probably could win. Georgia Tech and Virginia Tech could possibly be upsets. And I say upset because it's possible Duke is an underdog in those games. Virginia Tech at home, I don't think they got enough in them to beat Miami, North Carolina. I don't think they have enough for that. But let's say, what did I say? Wins. What I didn't throw on here was Virginia too. They could win against Virginia. Let's say if they pull some upsets and do something crazy with Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech, and Virginia, they could pull 5 wins. If they play their cards right against some of these teams and win some close ones, could they get 6 wins? Is it possible they could get 6 wins? Could they upset the Hokies and the Yellow Jackets and have these wins here too? Kansas, North Carolina, A&T, and Temple? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not high on Duke. I don't know anybody who is. But I'm going to say 3-9, and their wins will be Temple, North Carolina, A&T, and Kansas. 3-9 for the Duke Blue Devils in 2022. Possibly 4-8, possibly 5-7 somewhere. I mean, they have a couple coin flip game. Well, not coin flip, but they have to pull some miracle out to maybe hit 5 wins and get a little closer to a 500 type of season. I don't know, but I'm going to stick to a 3-9 record for the Duke Blue Devils in 2022. That's going to do it for this one. Like I said, really quick, right out the gate. You guys comment down below. Let me know what you think about Mike Elko. I do personally think that he could be the guy that can turn it around. I think that you need to give every new head coach anywhere a chance. I just think that Duke is so down right now for football, it's going to take a lot of time. It might take them 5 years, 10 years, whatever it might take. I don't see anything big happening in the first season of the Mike Elko era, right? I like the hire. I think it's great. Great defensive coordinator at Texas A&M. Great defensive-minded coach. The right guy for the job, we'll see. But I'm going to say 3-9 for Duke in 2022. Love you guys. Jesus loves you. I'm going to get out of here. Y'all know what to do. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, folks, your boy Ballard Sports Media is checking out. Love y'all. Peace.